A share boundlessness value expectation rundown with the sort of current cost of $6.57, a share limitlessness in every way that really matters, holds its ground in the market in a significant way. Long-haul investigation proposes that a share boundlessness cost might actually flood to $5,895.67 by 2050. The share boundlessness, Axie, in a real sense is determined to generally arrive at an especially kind of typical cost of $16.29 toward 2025 in an unpretentious manner in a really significant ways end. The cost of one Axie would generally really reach as certainly high as $122.10 United States dollars by 2030, or so they in a real sense for the most part thought. Examiners project a bullish pattern for a share endlessness in 2040, with costs possibly coming to $4,200.07 mark in an unpretentious manner, which truly is very critical. Starting around 02 December 2023, a share limitlessness especially for the most part is exchanging at $6.57 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 0.08% in by and large most recent 60 minutes, which in a real sense is genuinely critical amazingly. Axie sort of generally has an especially lovely all-out market cap of $866,974,130, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $51,645,375, exhibiting that long-haul examination recommends that a share boundlessness cost might actually flood to $5,895.67 by 2050 in an actually really significant manner. This sort of for the most part makes a share limitlessness, Axie, beautiful positioning at 61 in the digital currency market in every way that really matters as opposed to mainstream thinking. In the event that you sort of are a crypto financial backer and considering what basically explicitly is the share vastness cost expectation end of 2040, what will a share boundlessness especially be worth in 2040 in an unobtrusive manner? Is a share boundlessness a by and large truly wise speculation or certainly worth purchasing in 2040, which essentially is genuinely critical, which generally is genuinely huge? Will Axie's cost truly outperform its untouched high, which sort of basically is genuinely huge in a huge manner? These by and large especially are our share boundlessness cost expectations for Axie's future in a quite significant manner. A share vastness, Axie, value expectation 2040, as per the share boundlessness conjecture cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the Axie cost especially truly is supposed to cross a sort of commonly normal value level of $7.14. The normal genuinely least value worth of a share limitlessness toward the finish of the especially genuinely current year ought to especially be $6.81, which explicitly basically is very critical, which is genuinely huge. Besides, Axie can generally explicitly arrive at a greatest value level of $7.55, which basically explicitly is genuinely critical, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. The share endlessness, Axie, value expectation November 2023. Concerning November 2023, a share limitlessness cost fundamentally is gauged to truly arrive at a barely the essentially the least cost of $6.40, or so they for the most part truly thought. The Axie cost could generally arrive at an especially in every way that really matters, greatest cost of $7.20, with the typical expected cost around $7, especially sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking in an unpretentious way. Axie's value figure December 2023. In December 2023, the cost of a share boundlessness really is gauged to sort of explicitly be at around a kind of least worth of $6.81 in a pretty especially enormous manner. The share boundlessness value worth can entirely the most part arrive at an extremely limit of $7.55, with the very normal exchanging worth of $7.14 in United States dollars, which sort of especially is very huge in a genuinely large manner. The share endlessness truly in every practical sense, past cost examination with an expansion in its exchanging volume and market cap, the share infinity's cost for the most part in every practical sense has shown a by and large great increment of 1.77% in the essentially most recent 24 hours. Exhibiting that the cost of one Axie would for the most part explicitly reach as fundamentally high as $122.10 United States dollars by 2030, or so they actually explicitly thought. From genuinely most recent 7 days, the Axie in a real sense was in truly kind of good vertical pattern and expanded by 6.19% in a reasonably kind of significant manner. The share boundlessness quite has shown exceptionally kind of solid truly potential of late And this could be a decently great chance to especially dive right in and contribute, so experts project a bullish pattern for Axie limitlessness in 2040, with costs possibly coming to $4,200.07 mark in an unobtrusive manner. Axie vastness value estimate 2040 facts. What will by and large be Axie boundlessness genuinely lovely worth in 2040, which essentially generally is very critical, or so they truly thought. The Axie's cost truly is estimated to generally truly arrive at a very extremely greatest degree of $7.55, with sort of essentially least cost of $6.81 toward the finish of 2040, showing how might Axie's cost by and large outperform its record-breaking, especially high in a for the most part huge manner, or so they thought. Does Axie endlessness explicitly have a future in a huge manner, which is very critical? As far as value, Axie limitlessness truly sort of has a remarkable genuinely potential to arrive at new levels, so Axie boundlessness, Axie's value expectation 2040, as per the Axie vastness figure cost and specialized examination. In 2040 the Axie's cost generally explicitly is supposed to especially explicitly cross a sort of normal value level of $7.14, the normal fundamentally least value worth of Axie endlessness, toward the finish of the extremely current year, ought to explicitly for the most part be $6.81, actually quite in spite of prevalent thinking. It actually in a real sense is conjecture that Axies will increment in esteem, in every practical sense, further appearance, how Axies sort of most certainly has a really complete market cap of $866,974,130, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $51,645,375, exhibiting that long-haul examination proposes that Axie vastness cost might actually flood to $5,895.67 by 2050. In every way that really matters, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking, or so they thought. As per really unambiguous specialists and business examiners, Axie endlessness can very raise a ruckus around town, irrefutably the most exorbitant cost of $250.28 till 2030, so Axie vastness value estimate 2040 facts what will fundamentally in every practical sense be Axie boundlessness kind of genuinely worth in 2040 in a sort of large manner. Is Axie vastness entirely worth purchasing in 2040, sort of exceptionally in opposition to prevalent thinking, which is very huge? Axie infinity's worth by and large is supposed to by and large for the most part keep on extending, as lack will in general basically for the most part energize cost rise, showing how Axies for the most part has a very in every practical sense all-out market cap of $866,974,130, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $51,645,375, exhibiting that long-haul examination proposes that Axie endlessness